Good morning, SM, and welcome to this edition of Eagle TV 2.0. On today's show, we will check announcements with Katie, recap this week's biggest news headlines with Sophia, get caught up on entertainment with Alex, and take a look at 3 different sports updates. We have a very exciting show, and it all starts right now.
Once again, good morning and welcome to Eagle TV 2.0. I'm Matthew Pierce.
And I'm Julia Swanson. We have a jam-packed show for you today, so let's get started.
First, let's go to Katie for some announcements. Take it away, Katie.
What's up, Eagles? I'm Katie Red, and I have a few daily announcements to look ahead to next week. Catholic Schools Week begins our week and goes from Monday until Friday. Class t-shirts will no longer be available for purchase since the last day to purchase them was on Friday. On Monday, there will be a Talent Theater Spring audition due by 3 p.m. You will need to prepare to sing a song tune with a limit of 5 minutes. Callbacks will be on February 4th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. There will also be an IB informational session on Tuesday from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. and will be held virtually. Also, there will be no school on Wednesday due to faculty staff retreat. Makeup Picture Day for freshmen, sophomore, and juniors will be on Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m., so schedule an appointment and email activities@smhs.org. That's all the announcements for today, and let's send it back to the host in the studio.
Thanks, Katie, for keeping us up to date on all the latest school news.
Speaking of news, Julia, have you looked into this week's headlines on see what's going on in the world today?
You know what? I haven't yet.
No worries. We have Sophia to recap this week's news headlines. Let's check it out.
Cicely Tyson, an American Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress, best known for her role in Sounder, dies at 96. Orange County X-ray tech dies after suffering a reaction from receiving second dose of coronavirus vaccine. Heavy storm drenching SoCal Friday, and more expected this coming week. Evacuation warning issued for bonfire burn area in Orange County in preparation for possible mudslides. Brothers Orson and Orrin West, ages 3 and 4, have been missing since December 21st when their adopted parents reported their disappearance. Joe Biden was officially sworn into office as the new president of the United States this past week.
Thank you, Sophia. It is so important to know what's going on in our world, especially during this time of uncertainty.
Agreed. I really enjoyed hearing what made the news this week. In addition to news, I always love to keep myself up to date on what's going on in the entertainment industry.
Luckily, we have Alex here to help us get caught up on all the latest entertainment. Alex, take it away.
Hi, I'm Lane Robinson, and my favorite hobby is to paint.
Hi, I'm Cami Adams, and my sport is volleyball. I know. Genius Machine.
I don't even remember.
Oh man. Oh my god. I have no idea.
Oh, I know it.
What? How do you? Oh.
Yes.
I've never seen this movie, so I don't even know.
You've never seen Monsters
So
Inc.
easy.
I don't know.
You've never seen Monsters Inc.
Boo.
Oh. Lane is still in the lead.
How? Dude, you know, I've never seen that movie, but I got it right, so that's fine. Ken.
Does not.
What? I would have never put that. I'm a legendary, guys.
Yay, I won.
Good job, Lane.
Yay.
Okay, you know what? Good game. High five. My arm
High
point.
five, Lane. High five. You're not giving
Oh,
Wrong way.
guys for watching. Join us next time on
The Heat is on.
Thank you so much, Alex. It was so cool to see a little friendly competition go on. So far, we have taken a look at announcements, news, and entertainment, but there's one thing missing.
That's right, we can't end today's show without giving you some sports updates.
Today, we will have not one, but 3 sports updates.
Let's take a look at what Jeff and Joey have for us. Take it away.
Hello, my name is Joey Price, and we will be going over the 2 NFL Conference Championship games that took place last Sunday. Firstly, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers teed off against the Green Bay Packers. The Bucs led 24-10 going into the half, which proved to be an unsurmountable lead as the game ended 31-26 with the Buccaneers win. Secondly, the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs, with star quarterback Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs completing 29 out of 38 passing attempts with 325 yards and 3 touchdowns, leading to the Chiefs to a 38-24 victory over the Bills, bringing a chance for the Chiefs to be back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
Thank you guys so much for keeping us updated on the NFL, especially with the Super Bowl right around the corner.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Moving to more sports, Andrew Elvis has a little bit of everything in his update with talk about the NBA, Hank Aaron, and what's going on in the NHL. Andrew, what do you have for us?
Hey, what is going on, SM? A lot has happened over the past few days in the sports world. Let's get right into it. Starting off in the MLB, we received some sad news this past week as the late great Hank Aaron passed away due to COVID-related issues. This is truly saddening as he was really one of the true trailblazers in the sport. There remains one due to his amazing career, which he was a 25-time All-Star, World Series champion in 1957, the Milwaukee Braves, and an MVP that same year, as well as breaking the home run record previously set by Babe Ruth. This, in my opinion, was his greatest accomplishment because during the time, it united baseball fans all across the world to root for him and be inspired by him, as well as setting the record without the use of steroids, which is a true testament to both his work ethic and character. Hank Aaron will be remembered not only as one of the best Hall of Famers to ever do it, but also one whose character, work ethic, commitment to excellence will not be forgotten. Now turning towards the NHL, the now previous general manager of the Pittsburgh Penguins, as well as the longtime executive for the Carolina Hurricanes, Jim Rutherford, has recently resigned due to personal reasons. Now, Rutherford has had great success on and off the ice, having an illustrious career as a goalie for 14 years, as well as many years in the executive branch of hockey. As an executive, many believe him to be one of the best in the business for his Stanley Cup wins in 2006 with the Hurricanes, and both in 2016 and 17 with Pittsburgh. Overall, he's been a great GM by creating great moves when his teams are contending, but he has made a few questionable moves over the years, recently with win-now moves like trading Marleau for the Sharks and Zucker from the Wild that have blown up unsurprisingly, culminating in an embarrassing loss to the Montreal Canadiens in last year's playoffs. The hockey world wishes the best for a long-time hockey legend, and he will not be forgotten in both his playing and executive careers. Now lastly, moving on to the NBA, we had some great games happening this week, and the one game that stood out the most was when the hometown Lakers visited the Philadelphia 76ers. They had a really thrilling game in which the Lakers unfortunately came up short. Overall, this was a very competitive game as the Sixers were up throughout the majority of the game until the fourth quarter, in which we saw the Lakers score 13 unanswered into the final minutes of play. This was extremely impressive due to the Sixers' home record this year, but in the closing minutes, Tobias Harris, the Philadelphia prodigy, sinks a game-winning mid-range shot to put the Sixers up 107-106, and would conclude a very competitive and exciting interconference game. Lakers had a great game from both AD and LeBron, who combined for 57, as well as a good game from Dennis Schroeder by scoring 16 on very efficient shooting. Meanwhile, for the Sixers, the big three in Simmons, Embiid, and Harris all had great games by scoring into double figures, respectively, and winning the rebound battle by a slim margin. Well, SM, that about wraps it up for the sports update. A lot has happened, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Let's send it back to the host in the studio.
Once again, thank you so much for that update. It's always nice to hear what's going on in the sports world. Julia, are you a Lakers fan?
I am, yeah. My family and I watch basketball a lot, and we're big Lakers fans.
I don't watch basketball that much, but if I had to choose a team, I definitely would root for the Lakers. Unfortunately, this past week, Laker fans and others impacted to remember the remembered the day that Kobe Bryant, his daughter, Gianna, and others passed away in the helicopter crash.
Let's go to Aiden for a little more information about the anniversary.
What is up, guys? It's Aiden Verde, and on January 26th, it's been a year since Kobe died. Rest in peace, Kobe. You will definitely be missed. Now, I'm going to be going over how much Kobe impacted the game, impacted me personally, and impacted many others in the sport of basketball, and also on and off the court with his Mamba mentality, which he was known for having a killer work ethic. Man, it's tough, but let's get into this. Kobe Bryant impacted the game with his unbelievable work ethic, which is what made him the Black Mamba. His killer fadeaway became a trademark from Michael Jordan, one of his toughest competitors and the person who shaped him into the man he was. His hard work led him to be a 5-time champion, 18-time All-Star, and 1 MVP trophy winner. His passing was a devastating loss to the basketball community, as he was one of the most well-known players. For me, Kobe was the reason I started playing basketball. He gave me a drive and a purpose to go out and work hard towards something you love. Not only did Kobe impacted me, but he also impacted millions of people to shoot their shot and go for it. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Rest in peace, Kobe. I'm Aiden Verde, and let's send it back to the host in the studio.
Thank you, Aiden. I know this past week was hard for a lot of people, so we're keeping everyone in our thoughts and prayers.
Definitely, and thank you, Aiden, for giving us that update from your bathroom. Well, SM, that was our third sports recap, meaning that unfortunately our show is coming to an end.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Eagle TV 2.0. I'm Matthew Pierce.
And I'm Julia Swanson. Have a great day, SM.